Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm back with Wednesday Club episode 2. We got Phali and Kong, two best friends. They've been through a lot together, like you can actually see it because they are quite close, and it seems to me that they started to like the same girl. We don't know how she feels yet, but Kong is desired by another girl. I said it in the last episode, she appears to me to be someone very insecure. She also seems to have a lot on her plate and she's trying to play it off by acting like she does not care and just going for the things she wants. As in, for those who love the Vampire Diaries, it sounds to me that she completely turns off her humanity. So that if she should get rejected or anything, it's not like she would feel any pain. She lives her life the way she wants to, and if someone shouldn't vibe with her, she does not care. She's gonna try to go. She's willing to do everything to get what she wants. And I'm scared of what she actually could be capable to do, because she showed on multiple occasions that she really likes Kong. And she already threw herself at him, and it could be possible that she does it again. He did not show that he felt a vibe, he just showed that he was very shy, awkward. So it kind of felt awkward to watch the scene where she literally was like, I came here because of you, and then she started to move closer and closer. She did innuendos saying that she wants him. I hope that she does not become worse, because that would be a real problem, not just for Kong but also for me, because I think every single human being should know their place. Let's just call it like this. If someone is not feeling you, you can't force yourself onto someone. You wouldn't want someone to do that to you. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it, so don't force it. But let's see. Maybe he will like it, and maybe she will show more humanity this episode. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. If you do, make sure to subscribe. The full uncut reaction will be on my Patreon. The link is in my description box below. And without further ado, let's start.
ก็พี่โตนไปอยู่กับพ่อน้องตังอยู่กับแม่แล้วทำไมแต้มต้องเป็นคนเลือกเองด้วยล่ะย่า
That meant you have to stay here. I have to stop. I feel bad for her. So that means that she wanted to finally see her mom or her dad. She wanted to move out from her grandma's house to be closer to one of her parents, at least. One sibling is with her mom and one sibling is with her dad. And apparently the divorce is already too much for them to handle. They can't handle 2 children, even though they wanted 3 children. But let me just ignore that. I'm not gonna get deeper into this. And she's now left with her grandmother. I don't think her grandmother means any harm. It just makes you feel unwanted if your parents think that you are extra baggage. Like, I'm your daughter. Wouldn't you want me around? I mean, you wanted me in the first place, right? That's why you kept me. Why do you want my sister or my brother, but not me? You know, like that's something that she would have to go through mentally in her mind. But I think the grandma is kind of sweet. She's like, you still have me.
ลงมาช่วยทำงานได้แล้วใช้ชีวิตให้มันมีค่ามั่ง
In the beginning, it was sweet. Now it's not sweet anymore. The grandma's like, you are doing too much. You have been lazing around. Like, now you have become a burden. Like, now you're older, you can take care of me now too, you can help me, you can lend me a hand. This is the most relatable thing I've ever seen. Literally, this is like me studying. When I study for like 3-4 hours, my parents are never here. The first second I take out my phone to distract myself a little, to have a little me time, they run into my room and they're like, you are always on that damn thing, do something productive. Are you kidding me? They only see the me time. They never see the productive time. I hate that so much.
มึงจะไปหาแล้วก็
ไล่บอกขอโทษทุกคนเลยเหรอควรปะวะเราชวนคนอื่นเข้ามาแล้วเขาเจออย่างนี้
Honestly, I have the feeling he's just acting out, as in he's lashing out because he feels mistreated, he feels misunderstood. I don't know what could have happened that badly in Kong's past that the mother thinks that he's a troubled child, but maybe she didn't like the fact that he was developing his own personality, his own opinion, and that he was proudly standing up for what he believes in. And she wanted to keep him in check. She wanted him to do exactly as she said, as in being a perfect role model, doing everything she asked of him. And when he refused to do that, she saw this as him being spoiled, as him being a horrible child, as him being rotten. So he needed to be kept in place, and she started to have a horrible opinion of him. He noticed, and he was like, okay, if you think I'm that horrible, then I'm just gonna lash out even more. It's not like I can actually change your mind now that you have set your mind on me being the bad guy here. So if you already think that I'm the bad guy, and there's no positivity inside of me, and you immediately assume the worst as soon as you don't see me coming home, then why not be the guy you want? Why shouldn't I do whatever the hell I want without hoping that you would understand anything I'm personally going through? Like, if I feel misunderstood, if I don't feel loved here, why would you care? It's not like you ever care in general. So I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I want without giving a damn in the world. If you would ever be okay with it, I'm just gonna listen to me, and my gut feeling is telling me that I will do everything I want just to spite you.
กูต้องมีคนที่กูต้องขอโทษเหมือนกันอ่ะงั้นเราแยกกันไปถ่ายแบบนะ
ผู้หญิงกับผู้ชายเนี่ยมันเป็นเพื่อนกันไม่ได้หรอก
Yes, they can.
เรายังไม่ได้คุยกันเลยนะตั้งแต่เรามีเรื่องอ่ะ
จากกันแบบเนี้ยมันอาจจะดีแล้วก็ได้พี่
Now. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for him because he actually seems to still be in love with her. Oh gosh, people, like, I'm getting that horrible image in my head. Maybe Kali likes Tam because she reminds him of Kanya. And Kanya is the girl that he actually still loves. Like, you can actually see it in his gaze. He truly has that connection with her. He's giving her the hard eyes. So, like I said, you can still be hung up on someone because of unresolved history or still lingering feelings. And I think with Kali and Kanya, it's a mixture of both. They have that unresolved history. They were forced apart. They didn't want to be apart, but Kong's mom said, you two have to break it up because he's bad news and I can't use bad news. And she literally seems to be that kind of golden child that is willing to do everything, even neglect her own feelings in order to please her mother. I don't think she has arrived at the age yet where she knows when to make the cut, when it's okay to be a little selfish. She literally is like, everything my mom wants, she gets. So she does not care that she's making herself and someone that truly loves her unhappy. She's willing to do everything just to please her mom. That's not a good way. Please don't. She just feels too loyal to her mom to be like, I like this guy and I can't stay away from him, because she actually seems to give him those longing eyes too, as in she's still feeling him, but it's like she can't do anything about the fact that she still has this kind of connection to him. She's like, this is how it should be. We can't meet up because every time I see you, the feelings that I still have for you are coming up, and the more those feelings come up, the less it will take for me to fall back into my bad habits, as in wanting to hang out with you, wanting you close, wanting you in my life. Because her mom she actually seems to be that kind of woman where she's like, yeah, he's bad news, and that's why you have to see him as bad news. So every time she sees him, it's like a defense mechanism that she's like, nope, we can't talk, we can't be anything, we need to go our separate ways. But I think she's actually not doing this right now for her mom. I think she's doing it for herself. I mean, yes, she's doing it for her mom, but telling him that they shouldn't meet up anymore, she's saying that for herself because she feels that loyal to her mom that she's like, okay, I'm not gonna meet up. But always seeing him face to face, always getting confronted with the fact that he's still clinging onto her, onto their story, onto their love, is making her become weak in the knees. It's making her want that back. So she's like, please leave me be. We can't be anything more. It's not possible.
ไม่เอาดิกัญญา กัญญา
ช่วยด้วยค่ะ
มีเรื่องอะไรคุณ กัญญา
หยุดคุณจะทำอะไรอ่ะ
ผู้ชายไม่ต้องมาแล้ว
Oh!
แต้มจะมีแฟนได้หลังจากเรียนจบเท่านั้น
Oh! It's that. Exactly that. Honestly, I feel with May. Honestly, I feel with May. And it actually shows that May does not have that restriction, as in she can do whatever the hell she wants. She's living alone already, and maybe her parents don't care what she does. So if she wants to have a boyfriend, she's gonna get herself a boyfriend. Here, or poor Q-Tam is being restricted by her grandmother. Her grandmother is like, she's only allowed to have a boyfriend after she finished school. As in, I don't know, in other 4 or 5 years, then maybe she can have a boyfriend, but not before that. So her actually laughing, literally me. It's gonna have you kicked out completely out of Tam's house, though, and out of her grandmother's good graces, but I would be laughing too, because you can't choose when you fall for someone. You can't choose that. So, if you fall for someone, it's not because of your age. Like, every single human being is different. So, also, people grow up, they become mature in their own time. There are a lot of older people that are above the age of 30 that are still naive, that are still completely childish. And there are people that are 20 already, or I don't know, 16, that are completely mature for their age because of all the horrible experiences. So they had to grow up, they had to become tough quickly, more quickly than others, and that's why they are that mature. You can't choose when you fall in love. Like, that's ridiculous. You can't have a restriction on that. As soon as you have feelings for someone, that's when you have feelings for someone. It's not limited to an age. Are you interested? Ooh!
เปล่า ไม่ได้คบกับใครอยู่
He's interested in someone. These kind of questions have been asked in so many movies I've seen before. I never really thought about it myself. But if you want my opinion, I don't think there is your type, okay? I don't think that love is a type. I don't think you can just fall in love with just one type of person, because every single human being is different. So I don't think you can categorize a human being. You fall in love with someone because of the way they make you feel, in my eyes at least. So if you want an asshole and an arrogant guy, but at the end of the day, the one that makes your heart skip a beat is a nice cutie, then it's a nice cutie. You will fall in love multiple times in life because of the way a human being makes you feel. It will be different kinds of love that you will experience. You will experience friendship love. You will experience romantic love. You will experience family love. That's even more than the love you can share with a friend or a lover. So you can't actually ask someone, what's your type? If you would ask me, what's your type? I would say, I don't know. I don't know what my type is, because I fall in love with different people. I develop feelings for different facades, for different faces. I fall in love with a person, no matter what personality they have, based on the way they make me feel. If a person has a personality that great that I subconsciously relax in their presence, they make me forget my problems, they make me laugh, they make me feel that I'm a good person, they make me feel good about myself, then that's the person I'm interested in.
เขินทำไม ก็แค่บอกสเปค คนเราคบกันมีเรื่องน่าเขินกว่านี้
That's her saying you can be embarrassed when we're in bed. Oh god, yeah. She does not care.
ไม่ต้องปลอบใจตัวเองหรอก ให้คนอื่นตอบ
Let me help. Oh my god. Oh god. He can't do it, can he?
เราไม่น่าทำแบบนี้เลย
This actually just shows how much in love he is with Kanya. As much as he's trying to distract himself with someone else, he cannot get over that woman. She's everything he thinks about. So as soon as he can have someone else's hands on him, it does not feel right for him. It does not feel okay. He's not enjoying it because all he can think about is her perfume, her presence, the way she kisses him, the way she makes him feel. So he literally cannot have a one-night stand. He is too much in love with this woman, and it actually hurts me so much. He deserves love.
ขอบคุณมากเลยนะ
Yeah, she's lying to him because she's like, you are trying to give me too little freedom. Like I'm old enough now, I'm starting to live the college life. I'm finally starting to become of age. My desires are running free now. I want someone in my life now. If you won't give me the freedom I seek, the freedom I need, I'm gonna take it myself. I'm gonna lie if it needs to be. I'm gonna be selfish now. Let's go.
มึงจะร้องเพลงเพื่อ
Wait, can't he sing?
เอ้าก็ตอบแทนมึงไง แล้วก็ไม่ต้องห่วงเลยนะ
I have the feeling something is gonna be going on between these two. Oh my
มันเหมือนต้อง
god.
เรื่องให้ใครตายเลยอ่ะ ไม่เอาอ่ะ ไม่ทำได้ไหมอ่ะ
I cannot. Oh. He thinks that he has someone else's blood on his hands because I think that the backflash that he had was some kind of metaphor. He was hugging her, and then all of a sudden she disappeared, and his clothes, his arms were completely covered in blood. Maybe he feels that he took something from Kanya. Maybe it could also be something more meaningful, as in he has the feeling that he stole peace from Kanya when he made her fall in love with him, and now the mother is trying to keep her restricted, as in she limited her freedom completely. So he feels like he destroyed her opportunity to could live freely.
ขอโทษเรื่องวันนี้นะ เราไม่น่าทำอะไรงี่เง่าต่อหน้าแต้มแบบนั้นเลยอะ
Oh, I feel so bad for him because he truly likes her.
แต้ม วันนี้แกดูเปลี่ยนไปนะ ที่ทำเพราะไอ้พาลีใช่ไหม
She's the venomous snake in that friendship, y'all. She's the venomous snake because she's gonna use every single information to her advantage. I wouldn't tell her a thing. Yeah, he recognizes it.
แต้มให้ กูกับแต้มตัดสินใจแล้วว่าจะลองคุยกันดู
Oh, I feel so bad for him. Oh god, and him with heartache, yeah. He does. You know he does.
ก็เขาชอบกู กูก็ชอบเขา
Oh. Sir, I think you should tell him. That's why he said it.
ถ้ากล้องอยากมีใคร เราขอเป็นตัวเลือกได้ไหม
I respect her guts. I'm sorry. She's like, I like him, and I'm gonna go after him no matter what you say. Technically, she didn't do anything to make Phali and Tam get together. And the only thing that happened was that guy telling Kali that Tam likes him. That's the only thing that happened. They understood each other and they got together. But he shouldn't let that break his bromance. I'm just saying. Everything can happen as long as it does not break the bromance. And she really needs to learn to respect someone's wishes. If they don't give you the vibe that they are actually feeling you like that, do not kiss them.
เราใจดีกว่าที่กล้องคิดเยอะเลยนะ
Oh god. Okay, now I understand what he meant with he screwed up. So in the past, apparently he has been a player, so he broke Kong's sister's heart. And Kong was like, okay, I'm gonna forgive you. But since he likes Tam, he's like, if you break her heart, I'm done. So Tam said this is her first relationship, and she actually truly likes Phali. But because of his player past, everywhere he goes, like as soon as he enters a bar, the women know him. So she has the feeling that he hooked up with so many people, and if they keep on coming on to him, he can't really push their hand away because he is used to it. So he's not actually realizing that a woman sliding her hand up his thigh is a no-go when you are in a relationship with someone. So she's gonna be like, I have enough of this. This is not something I can deal with. So let's stop. And we can see that Kang is not over Phali, because when Kong asks his sister why everyone falls in love with Phali, she immediately reacted. So that means that she's still completely head over heels. It just means that my hypothesis has been confirmed. She's just staying away from him to please her mom. I really hope that May is not gonna be too much even more, because now she actually kissed him without his consent. Like I said, you guys, consent is key. You do not go out and kiss someone without knowing if they're feeling you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode with me. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video. Bye.